guesses before I reveal who the most popular characters are? Because if you do, get them in now. I'll tell you, it's very, very close for the top. Like, there's not a single, oh, this is obviously the most popular one. Maybe it's Tom's net, maybe. Could be. Yeah, I think we've definitely learned our lesson with the deep sea, where we want to make sure that before we talk about something, we're 100% committed to it. But yeah, any guesses for the most popular character? Now, note this is the individual characters, Talisman, the Exorcist, people like that. I haven't played in ages, I have no idea. Well, I'll put you in as no guess then. Lots of buffering at random and downstreams for we are talking about. Seems fine so far. Yeah. Your bitrate settings is out of recommended for Twitch. Is there anything I can do to improve the internet situation? Do I have to hop with my phone again? I think I might have to. So I might go down for a second, but if I do, I'll hopefully come back stronger than ever. Buffering. Alright, so my stream quality is now excellent according to Restream. Setting data. Alright, am I now back? Alright, stream's gone down, should be coming back up. Alright, we should be back in business. Let me know if we're not, and I'll see what I can do about that. Fluent for me now. We all good? Everyone having a nice cool time? Alright, if we're back, I hope we're back, I was about to talk about the most popular individual characters, and the most popular one, only by 0.6%, is the Martyr, followed closely by the Exorcist. I don't know if that's just because the Martyr's more interesting, or it's quite a powerful character, but yeah. Martyr's quite popular. Yeah, the Exorcist also, like, I feel like the Exorcist it's just an easy sell. Like, as soon as you see the Exorcist, you're like, yeah, that sounds like a fun character. Alright, can someone confirm that I'm now all smooth and cool? Because I like being all smooth and cool. Thanks, Foxbird. Appreciate it. You or the stream? Well, we all know I'm cool, but is the stream cool? That's the question. I lost a life. That's sad. I'm on 1 life. Just noticed my focus went absolutely mental for a second. But we're all good. All good. It also feels weird to have my long self on the stream, but I don't mind it. It's not offensive. I'm also going to be streaming until 3, which is about 50 minutes from now, because I was listening to a podcast over the weekend with 2 streamers, and they were talking about how 2 hours is like the optimal stream length, and previously I've just been winging it, basically. I've just been doing what I felt is the right amount of time. I've just been stopping when I didn't want to do it anymore, basically. But apparently 2 hours is like a really good amount of time to do. So, what we got? Lake of Visions, Dragon Roost. Let's go here. Two hours isn't long enough for most Talisman games, though. That's a very good point. What I'll do is what I did last time, where I'll carry on this Talisman game next time I stream. What I'll do is, it tends to be 2 streams worth for a single Talisman game, because these games can go on long. But yeah, I'll still complete it, because, you know, that's what you're all here for. You're here to watch me be the best Talisman. That's what I would say for just starting out for a new stream, etc. But each their own as well. Yeah, that's very true. Each their own. Like, if you want to do more, do more. If you don't, no biggie. But yeah, as someone that's very new to this whole streaming thing, and is still getting to grips with it, I'll listen to what other people tell me. Right, I need to find a way to get my health back. So probably aim for the chapel. Same time, there's always a chance the game can be quick as well. Yeah, that's very true. It's very true. Although, to be fair, if I'm playing against AI, if I do die, I'll probably just choose to go back to the I'll just start another game. Doctor, please. I'd like 2 lives, please. I'm not quite as threatened anymore. let's queue up this, because even if I heal another character, at least I'll get my spells going. Yeah, if you go for the Dwarf Rush, very possible. But no, I've definitely been enjoying doing these Talisman streams, just Nomad streams in general. Adds a bit of structure to the week and gives people something to look forward to. Like, Talisman, you either die early or last for hours. That's very rarely a middle ground. Very true. Very true. Normally, if you can just get through that start of the game, you'll probably be alright. At least that's my experience. Turn 0 with friends could be a game ender because the Reaper, that's very true. I don't think I've ever actually been taken out by the Reaper yet. I don't think I've suffered that fate, but I'm sure it'll happen. Now that I've said it, I'm sure it'll happen. Alright, what we got? What have we got here? Goblin Shaman. Shaman? Shaman? Shaman. Shaman's the correct one. An emerald and an opal. Not bad. What are you doing, Grave Robber? What are your life choices? It is Comedy Golden Karma. Yeah, I'd say the only issue with that is if someone takes you out that early, next time you play, doesn't matter what you've done that game, they'll just be like, I remember what you did. I absolutely remember what you did. And I'm still gonna have an issue with it. Cool. What have we got? View the details. After you pay a fate, but before you re-roll a die. Cool. Yeah, if anyone's got any Talisman or Catan questions, feel free to ask them, because that's what I'm here for. What we got? Woods. Let's have a little city visit. A Bravo. Well, that's sad, isn't it? I lost a life and I lost 2 gold. See, this is what I mean about the City Legendary deck. It's not such a instant, oh yeah, might as well go. No downside going. What we got? Oh, Saracen, it's just not going to end well for you, mate. That's a very good question. I can't remember, because we changed the Phoenix Potion a little while ago, because I think it was missing the ability to save you in certain situations, but I've not actually tried it. Bit of trick and treat. Bit of cheeky trick and treat. Yeah, I was going to say, you probably don't want to have that combo in the first place. I'm sure it's happened to someone. The reason I'm asking is that have happened to me and it was GG's. Yeah, I don't know if it's to do with how we've set up the game, in terms of at what point you need to use the potion. Because I don't think, because how is the Phoenix potion worded again? I think it's something to do with, like, this Phoenix potion has some very specific wording that I can't remember. So this is the issue with a digital board game, is that when you make a physical board game, you can bend the rules which way you want. Like, if something doesn't quite work, you can be like, oh well, I'm going to decide that it works this way, which is fine. But when you have a digital version, you need to have exact rulings for every situation, which can end up with some things where people go, well, that's not how it works. But that's only because when they've played it physically, they've not really played it right. That makes sense? Got lost. I think if you would lose your last life, the potion can save you. But the Reaper kills you outright, so it probably won't work. Yes, that's it. Because yeah, it's to do. There's a difference between dying and losing your last life. Because when you get killed by... Hang on, I must have taken my turn. Am I taking my turn? Oh, I'm moving a man. I'm moving a man. I've forgotten what I was doing. Let's move you here. Yeah, because the Phoenix, you may discard this potion when you lose your last life to immediately heal all your lives. Yeah, so the Grim Reaper doesn't technically make you lose any lives, he just kills you. Which is different, and I know that's not normally that clear, like what the distinction is, but in game terms, there is a distinction, which is why in the physical version you'd be like, oh well, yeah, you lost your last life, fine, use it. But in the digital version, because you didn't lose your last life, instead you got killed, it treats it differently. So for example, if the Grim Reaper said you lose all your lives, or you lose lives until you have no more lives to lose, then it would work differently. Yes, if you took your last life like on a roll of a 2 or a 3, yeah, so it would save you from a 2 or a 3. So if something would say make you lose a life, because I think it just replaces it. But yeah, complicated rules. I think I had 1 life as well, but I can be wrong with the Reaper. Yeah, I think even if you have 1 life and you roll a 1, it'll still not count. Like, there's some things that a Phoenix Potion just can't save you from. Someone's beating the Wraith. Silver Nymph. Village raid. Oh Jesus. So no one's going to the village anytime soon. Alright, so green guy is currently the king. Oof. That's not nice. That's very not nice. At least it isn't me. See, this is what I was talking about before. Sometimes it's best to have nothing happen to you, because at least then you don't have something horrible happen to you. Alright, so I'm missing a turn. What we got, lads? Ancient artifact. Everyone's just getting taken out. As long as it's me. As long as it isn't me, I'm cool with that. Yeah, if anyone's got any more questions about Talisman, any cool things they'd like to talk about or ask about, feel free. Send them our way. Curious by now, are there any moments when you did your own solo Talisman DE games? Have you ever gone so far, like moments super frustrated this or near it? Yes, quite a few times. I know when I first joined Nomad and played more Talisman just to like get to grips with it, I got quite used to quitting the game before my turn was over, and then just being like, alright, I'm going to redo that because that is not how I wanted it to go. That was a horrible result and I'm not happy with that. So yeah, there's definitely been quite a few moments. A couple of moments here on stream as well where the worst stuff happens, but that's Talisman, right? Like, that's the Talisman experience that you signed up for. Sometimes it'll be great, sometimes it'll be horrible. You don't know. Right, what we got? Grim Reaper going for a nice little wander. Oh yeah, it is always entertaining. Whether you're having a great time or a terrible time, it is always entertaining. Can't deny that. I can move anywhere. I've got 2 gold. I can't go into the pets because it's 3 gold. Anyone got any recommendations on the best place to go in the city? It's got a token on it. High Temple. What trophies have I got? I could discard some trophies. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Let's get rid of this, this, and this. Go to Wharf, go to the chapel next turn and heal. Yeah, it's not a bad shout as well. Unfortunately, I've already made my choice. But next time I'm learning as I play. Oh, for anyone that's tuned in for our streams quite a bit, you'll have noticed that occasionally when I stream, one of the cats that I've got comes in. Well, the cats that we have discovered a brand new trick, which is that they, when we go to sleep or when it gets late at night or in the morning, we'll put them in the kitchen, and it's got a door between the kitchen and the hallway. So we'll just put them there. They can chill out, they've got a cat tray, they've got all the food, all the drink, everything they need, basically. But last week, one of the cats discovered a brand new trick, which is leaping up. I said leaping up. They stretch. They stretch up, grab the door handle, and then pull it down to open the door. So basically they can now escape anytime they want, which, when they can hear us in the other room, is quite a lot. So we were having a lie-in in bed on, it was Monday. We were off, it's a long weekend, and we heard a noise from downstairs, and then looked down, and the cats were like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't you up giving us snacks?" Just trying to check you're alright. Yeah, they're just worried about us. Although it is quite weird, because the one that opened the door, you'll be sat in the kitchen itself, so you'll be in the room, and she'll still be like, "No, I need to get out. I need to see if there's anyone else in the room, in the house." Alright, what we got? Flask Street. Great. Love to see it. I love it. Love it. What a fun time. If it goes that bad, there's always of changing out the doorknobs. Yes. This weekend I'm gonna look into, you can get like round door handles, so I think I might have to invest in some of those, because lucky for us, cats don't have thumbs. So yeah, my dad also suggested, so obviously the door handle goes downwards, because that's how door handles work. But he said you could take them and flip them upside down, so that your door opens upwards, because that would solve it, which seems okay for a quick fix. But also I don't know how I feel about living in a house where all our door handles are upside down. Like, I feel a bit weird. So you have to explain it to everyone that comes over. I think it's just easier to get some round door handles. So I'll have a look into that over the weekend. That's a fun project. Right, I'm officially on 1 life. I don't want to die. So, what are my options? Oh, that's the best solution in terms of upside down door handles. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of upside down door handles, but apparently it's a thing. Alright. So my goal at the moment is to just not die, which is a pretty good goal. Yeah, I could see it already, that we'd flip them upside down and then the cats would just be there like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? But also it's quite impressive that they managed to figure it out. Like, you gotta give them some credit for figuring it out. Alright. Where's the best place to heal? Could sell a spell? Yeah, let's go sell a spell. Okay, so I need to get a weapon to enchant. Our dog has the opposite problem. She regularly manages to lock herself into rooms. How do you lock yourself into a room? Like, that needs some elaboration. Plus it would be funny if your cat was like, hold my catnip and watch this. Opens the door with the new doorknobs. So that would be funny if I didn't absolutely believe that they'd find a way. Like, they absolutely would find a way. Oh, have we got any fate to reroll? Oh, good. Good. It's a sad, sad situation, but at least it's not me. Alright, I'm going to buy a weapon and then enchant it. We have some rooms where there's some kind of basket or shelf next to the door. So I'll go in and then fail opening the door wider to go out because she'll just smack a paw into it. So she shuts the door. Oh. Poor dog. That's quite impressive in its own very strange way. Bless her. Oh, bless her. She's quite old, or just like a old acting dog. Don't know why that sounds like something an old dog would do. Brutal. Bit of windlash murder. Bit of windlash murder. She's not the brightest bulb. That's alright. That's alright. I'm sure she's still a very good dog. Not everyone needs to be the brightest bulb. craft 8 with a modifier as well. Everyone's just having an awful time. Like, is it just me, or has all the monsters that we've drawn just been really strong? I've received 100 messages today. Thank you for everyone that's been cool and chatted with me while I've stumbled my way through Talisman. Really appreciate it. Oh, hasn't the village already been raided? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, no one's going to the village anytime soon. Yeah, I can see why people say that the dragon adds a lot of challenge to the game. It's generally a bit of a tough expansion. Like, I wouldn't even want to imagine what a legendary deck of the dragon would look like. It's horrible. Alright. My turn, finally. Alright, I don't want either of those, so draw an adventure card. I'll take a panhandler. Where are we going, lads? Let's go here. And let's go... Oh, you're so welcome, my friend. Or just turn all the legendary decks to really up on the hard difficulty. So, actually, a couple of weeks ago, I played with all the legendary decks turned on as the Leprechaun and managed to win. So I don't know if I got really lucky, or yeah, I probably just got really lucky. But it is doable. Although it was only legendary decks and the expansions that had legendary decks. I've not tried it with all the expansions and legendary decks turned on. That might be a future stream. I think that's a good idea. See how long I can survive. Also, I've noticed that quite a few people on this stream chat are people that I recognise from the Nomad Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord already, it's down in the Twitch description. Really nice, cool place. Lots of chill people talking about how cool Talisman is. And there's also people that you can play against on there. We've got quite a nice little community of just people that like playing Talisman. So if you want like a balance between playing against your friends and playing against randoms, the Discord's a really nice place to be, just because got a nice group of people on there. Also, I put notifications on there anytime I go live streaming, so it's a good way of just keeping up with that. And also all of the Nomad news and cool stuff that we're doing. I generally post on there as well. So if you want to keep up with all the cool stuff that we're doing, that's probably the best way of doing it. Funny if you did that game and you went to the crown and then got the void ending with permadeaths turned on. Don't even joke about that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that keeps Talisman players up at night. Like, that's stuff of nightmares. Like, luckily I don't think I've ever actually been hit by the horrible black void, but permadeath, imagine that's friendship ruiner, game night ruiner, just life ruiner. Right. Oh, grave robber's dead. Won't be robbing no graves no more. Right, so I can get the Soothsayer. Oh, I could sell the spell. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, plunge my fate up to my fate value. Yes, please. He can rob his own grave. You're absolutely right, Foxbird. Alright, cue that up. I just really like spellcasters in Talisman. I don't know if that's like a universal thing, but I always find spellcasters the most fun. Like, it's the character type that I gravitate towards, for sure. Dragons everywhere. So many dragons. My friends and I prefer permadeath because we usually play like 8 to 10 PM and we don't like rejoin the game because it's late, etc. for the DE version. It's fair. Yeah, as I've played Talisman more, I've come to appreciate permadeath. Like, just stops the game going on for quite so long. Like, if you don't have it, it's normally fine, but sometimes the game can just drag, and permadeath does help with that. Right. Grillipus, what are you doing? What are you doing? Goblin Shaman's dead. Well. So. It's a thing. Alright, got 4 gold. I'd go to the Magic Emporium. Armory. Menagerie. Stables. I'll go to the Menagerie. Pets. I think it's probably pretty agreed on that pets are very good. Fang's cool. I wish there was a Talisman movie or TV series. That would be cool. Like, I think there's enough for people to work with, but it's also so open-ended that even if they just took the name and then took like the key characters and made a TV series, like, I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that's my general take on like TV adaptations and stuff. Like, as long as they're going to do something cool with it, I'm fine with it. That sounded really obvious when I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, as long as it's good, I'll like it. And it's like, well, yeah, I will. See, I completely missed that Halo TV series came out. Like, I've seen a bit few clips of it, and I've not heard anything about it. Like, I haven't heard any positive or negative reactions to it. Like, I just heard that it exists. And, like, I'm a big Halo fan. Like, big Halo fan. But just haven't been interested in watching it. I think it's also... Is it one of those ones where it's on, like, some weird other streaming platform? Yeah. Paramount Plus, which I don't even know how you get in the UK. Paramount Plus will launch in UK and Ireland on June 22nd, so I couldn't even watch it if I wanted to. So yeah, I might have to, when they finally let it come to the UK. Felt like all that time the creators of movies and series kind of missed the point of why people love the games and try to make it kind of generic. Yeah, I think that's true. I think people just take the core characters and they're like, oh, he's just a man. He's just a big man. That's all we need to do with him. Really hope they don't screw up the D&D movie. Yeah, I hope they don't screw it up either. Like, I think my main takeaway when it comes to like these adaptation series is if you're trying to straight up adapt either the game or the comic or the anime or whatever it is, sometimes it can work, but most of the time it doesn't. Like, I don't know about the Halo TV series because, like I said, I haven't watched it, but if it is literally just, oh, we're just going to take the story of the games and do it as a TV show, like, well, what's the point, right? Like, I've played the games, I know what the story is, I don't need to see it again. But what I find interesting is if you set something in that universe and in that world and show people something they've not seen before. So, like, give me a Halo series that's all about ODSTs or some other side character that we've not really seen a lot of. Like, expand on the world, but make it so that anyone that hasn't read the books or played the games or watched the anime isn't like, oh, why is this the case? I don't know if that's too much to ask, but that's my take on it. Because my idea then is you're appealing to people who like the original thing, because they're like, oh, this reminds me of the original thing, but it's also new and cool and adds to the lore and makes it interesting. And for people that haven't watched the original thing or haven't played the original games, they're not bagged down by, oh, but I need to know what happens in the games before I can fully understand this. Like the animated Witcher show that came out about Vesemir, that's proper like up my alley, because it's like, oh, I really want to watch that because it's a character that I know from the games and a character that I really like, but it's showing me part of their character that I've never seen before. If that makes sense? You can TBH if you have a VPN. That's very true. That is very true. I keep getting advertised VPNs all the time, but I've still not picked one up. Might have to. Arcane really showed what's possible in game adaptations. Yes, I need to watch Arcane. Haven't got around to watching it yet, but I need to watch it. Here's hoping. Yeah, I feel like we've had a good number of adaptations over the last few years. Like, you've got Sonic movie, it's pretty good. You've got, what else was there? Detective Pikachu, really like that. Yeah, because for work and for you being a content creator, but that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other video game adaptations that have come out recently that are really good. List of films based on video games. That's what I wanted. Oh my god. I've just come across a list of upcoming video game movies, and I didn't realise there was this many. So we've got Borderlands, a Crossfire film. I don't know what Crossfire is. If there's Crossfire fans out there, please don't hate me. Five Nights at Freddy's, yep, that makes sense. Gears of War film, cool. Ghost of Tsushima film, cool. It Takes Two film. There's a Just Cause and a Just Dance film. Minecraft movie, yep. Metal Gear Solid film. Mortal Kombat 2, a Portal film. Rabbids film. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, yep, of course. Space Invaders film, cool. Streets of Rage. Saints Row and Yakuza film. I'd definitely be excited for a Yakuza film. If they can capture that game's humour, that'd be good. Be very happy with that. Oh yeah, and the animated Mario movie's coming out. Yeah, I have no idea how you make a Just Dance film. No idea. Also, I appreciate that the animated list is just Pokemon. And then in 2014 they were like, Yokai Watch? We can make something that's not just Pokemon? Ooh, television films. So they're making a Beyond Good and Evil film, Bioshock, Carmen Sandiego, Dragon's Lair, Mega Man, and Tom Clancy's The Division. Firewatch movie, now I'd definitely be up for that. I really enjoyed Firewatch. One of my favourite games ever. For sure. The Legend of Zelda needs a movie. It does need a movie. Yeah, Portal movie definitely needs like a fine hand. I'm trying to think of another movie that fits that sort of theme that I think is done well. I'm trying to think of a movie that's got a similar theme to Portal that's done quite well. Nothing comes to mind. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a coin flip as to whether or not it'll be good or not, but it's still cool that they're doing it. Like, I think the fact that Detective Pikachu and Sonic and all that sort of stuff's come out recently has made Hollywood go, oh, we can actually, this is ripe for making some cool stuff with. Just hope they do it well. Like, if we end up in a situation where superhero movies get faded out and then they get replaced by video game movies, I wouldn't be offended. Right, I think I'm going to start wrapping up the stream in a second, because I've got to sort out this monthly news roundup. But thank you everyone who's tuned into the stream. Massively appreciate it. I think we managed to do a good job of surviving. Didn't get turned into a toad. And yeah, next week, let me just... I've got the stream schedule on our Twitter. Yeah, so next week we'll be playing some Mystic Vale. So if you want to turn up for that, go ahead. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I really enjoy doing these chill streams. I get to answer questions from you guys. You get to ask me questions. It's just a nice chill time. Tweet to Brick right before I finish the stream. Any new perhaps regarding Catan Xbox? Thank you. So in the news roundup that I'm going to publish either today or tomorrow, depending on how I get finished, I go over all the different things we've been working on for Catan in April. So if you keep an eye on all of our social media and all of our different channels, I'll be posting the news roundup, like I said, either today or tomorrow. And that's got all the latest news about what we've been up to with Catan. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, hopefully that'll answer all the news that you want from Catan. Alright, thank you everyone again for tuning into the stream. Don't forget to give us a follow, like, tell your friends, scream at your friends if you need to. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.